Hey you guys, what's up? Happy Friday. How we doing? How's everybody out in the VC today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Um, let's see. Friday night, time to get it on. I'm drinking vanilla ale from Black Horse Brewery. Tennessee ales, vanilla cream ale. This is one of my favorite beers locally brewed right here in downtown Clarksville, Tennessee. Man, that's good. Oh, all right. Well, things have been going good for me. Hope everything's been going good for you guys. Um, this week I want to do another. I'm going to do another first listens. You know, I kind of explained that a few episodes ago. Basically, I have a whole list of records that stuff that I had found. These are all basically the dumpster finds and albums I've had for at least, it was 3 years in October, so that I have not played yet. So this week, I made sure I picked 4 or 5 of those in order to play so I could tell you what I think about them and what they are and all that fun stuff. So we're going to start right here. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Stars and Stripes Forever, 1974, Japanese pressing. This is a gatefold. And there's the back cover right there. Kind of cool looking. Let's see here. I've got the Japanese insert that came with this record. Okay, there we go. More lyrics and pictures and so on. So, inner sleeves. Like so, that's one of them. The other one's got some pictures of the band on it, cars and hanging out, or actually not pictures of the band. I don't know, it looks like America in the 50s or whatever. Let's see here. Take a look at the United Artists records. There's the labels on there. So, you know me, I'm not a big fan of country music, so this is sort of a bluegrass type of sound. This is okay. So this is their 8th album overall, and it does have kind of a cool bluegrass type sound to it. There's a little bit of doo-wop and stuff in here. This has got like remakes of like Hank Williams songs and different things. There's some live interviews on here. There's some live concert footage on here. Like I said, it's not a bad record, but overall, the country bluegrass thing isn't really my style. But this was nice to play and kind of, something you can play and listen to in the background while you're reading a book or, watching YouTube videos or whatever. Overall, I give it like a 3-star record. I didn't hate it. I checked it out because, God, you can look at the shape this thing's in. Like I said, this is one of the ones I found. It's about $40 to buy this on Discogs if you were looking for it. But it's not bad. Like I said, it's a country bluegrass album. And like I said, it's got some live stuff. Let's see. I'd have to pull everything out to look at the track listing on here. But like I said, I know there's some Hank Williams remakes on here and some other early country type remakes of songs and stuff like that. So overall, not terrible, just not my style. So, all right. So next, get another beer going here. Heart, Baby Lestrange. That's a sticker, which I found interesting. It's like stuck to the album. I don't know if it came separate, and then the previous owner, Mike, this is another one that was found that day. I know the guy's name was Mike. There's the back cover of it. I like how, so the front covers their faces, Ann and Nancy's faces, and the back, the background of the guys, that's the back of their heads. So, I mean, who's the big part of this band? There's your answer right there. Inner sleeve. There's the lyrics. This album came out in 1980 and is their 5th album overall, and went platinum. My copy this is on Epic Records. It is the Pittman Press. There's the cool Epic logo on there, Epic label. I always kind of liked that one. I always thought that was kind of cool too. You know, so I don't know if some of you guys are label guys, but you know, a cool looking label really says something to me. I don't know why. And it's not like I'm looking at labels going, I got to buy, you know, IRS records, or, you know, I need Epics or Vertigos or whatever. I just like the looks of some of them. So, so like I said, this is their 5th album overall, and it went to number 5 in the United States and is a platinum record. And it had, I mean, this is a killer record all the way through and through. It had 3 hits, Keeping It Up, right? Yeah, Even It Up. That's it. Sorry. First song on side 2, man, that's excellent. You know, this album just starts off, and Even It Up went to number 33. That was a single on this, and the song Baby Lestrange was also the only other single on this, and it did not chart at all. But check out this track listing right here. None of these are like what you would call super radio hits besides Even It Up, but man, this album is great, start to finish. Just, you know, Ann Wilson's voice and Nancy's guitar work. I think I've got that right? Yeah. Man. Oh. But yeah, I mean, this album's great. And like I said, this doesn't have a whole lot of hits. It did go to number 5 in the U.S. It only had 1 charting hit, and that was Even It Up, which is a song I think most of us would know if you listen to classic rock radio at all. But this is a killer record, man. It's just so good. Just that great late 70s, early 80s guitar rock sound. This is some cool stuff right here. So, you know, and Heart for me as a teenager was, you know, These Dreams and all the later stuff in the mid to late 80s and stuff. But this earlier stuff from the 70s and the early 80s, this is, like I said, this is from 1980. This is just really, really good stuff. So I really enjoyed that. We'll definitely be playing that one again. All right, next up I listened to REO Speedwagon's 9 Lives, 1979, 8th album overall, went to number 33 in the U.S. and is a gold record. This one is also a Japanese pressing, as you can tell. It's a gatefold. It's got pictures of the band inside and an alley with some cats. You know, some of these obies move, but that one does not. There's the back cover on this. It also has the insert, the Japanese insert that came with it. There's the back right there. Got the cool 9 Lives cat on there. This is also on Epic Records. A little bit different color than the last one, I think, but so this album here, I don't know. REO Speedwagon, I don't know if it's a taste thing or what, but you know, it's good, but it's not spectacular. I only knew the last song on this, which is Back on the Road Again, I think. It was the only one that was familiar when I listened to it. It was the only song that was familiar to me. Never been a huge fan of these guys. I mean, they're good musicians, and I saw them live one time with Styx, and they were great live, and that was, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 years ago. But overall, you know, this is just, it's good. The guitar work's decent, you know, good melodies. It's AOR type rock. And, but it's, you know, like I said, this is all right. I read a review on this. It was written by some magazine back in the day saying it was basically 9 songs of the same thing. Like I said, there's their 8th album overall. Why it's called 9 Lives, I'm not sure. It has 9 songs, and they said basically the review I read was 9 of the same thing they've done 8 other times beforehand. So, nothing really stand out about this record at all. So, but not bad. I'd play it again. I wouldn't, I don't get rid of records. I don't purge. I don't sell. So, I mean, I'll play it again. It's just not be something I'm going to go to. All right, next up, 1980. Uncle Ted, Scream Dream, 6th album overall. Went to number 13 in the U.S. and is a gold record. And this is a Japanese press. There's the back cover there. I've got the insert that came with it. There's Ted. He's got his pew pew in his hand right there. I don't know if you can say what that actually is. It might get me banned on YouTube, There's the insert there. There's that. So this album starts off with Wango Tango, which is really the only song I knew on this, but it just goes from there. I mean, I don't know what to say about another epic record. I don't know what you could say about Ted Nugent. If you know Ted Nugent, you know what he's going to sound like, and 90% of the time, it sounds kick-ass, okay? This album kicks ass. It's just, like I said, it starts off with Wango Tango, which kind of sets the mood of this album, and it just killer all the way through and through. It's just a great rock album all the way. Its guitar work is tremendous, and just driving and just excellent musicianship. Ted Nugent is definitely underrated when it comes to when you start talking about great guitar players and so on. I don't know if enough people talk about Ted Nugent. Just great songs, just cool stuff, just good old American rock and roll. So definitely listen to that one again and again, I am sure. All right, next up, Foreigner Double Vision. 1978. This is their second studio album. It went to number 3 in the United States and is 7 times platinum. The singles on this were Double Vision went to number 2, Hot Blooded went to number 3, and Blue Morning, Blue Day went to number 15. There's the back of it. Looks pretty much just like the front of it, other than it's got some words written there. Hey, look, it's not an epic. This one is on Atlantic Records. And this is a good record. It's a little, besides the 3 hits, Double Vision, Hot Blooded, and Blue Morning, Blue Day, I didn't really know much of anything else. There's an instrumental on here called Tramontane. And let's see, I Have Waited So Long, which is the last song on side 1. Sounds like something John Lennon of the Beatles would have done. Overall, this is good, but it's not, it's not Foreigner 4. It's not, anyway, it's a little softer, I guess, it's Foreigner. I mean, great voices and great musicianship, good AOR type rock, just very cool stuff. The record sounded tremendous, mixed well. It's just a beautiful sounding record. Just besides the hits, though, I mean, with Foreigner, I guess I have a copy of Foreigner Records and Foreigner 4. That's pretty much all I would need because the hits on this are on Foreigner Records or Foreigner Records or however you want to pronounce that album, which is the greatest hits compilation. It has all 3 of the songs off of this that are hits, and I could just listen to that and just get all the hits of all the Foreigner things. Not that huge of a fan. But overall, it's a great album. I mean, 7 million copies can't be wrong, right? All right, one more here, and this is something I had no idea what this was. This is a single. It's a 45 by a band called Murasaki out of Japan. I couldn't find a whole lot of info on these guys. There they are right there. Oh hell, I forgot to write down what year this came out in. Boy, I'll have to look later. So, like I said, it's just got 2 songs on it. One is called Free, and one is called Do What You Want. Free and Do What You Want. And this was pretty cool. I've had this for a while. It was one of those ones I found. Look, it came with this cool little postcard. I don't speak Japanese, so I have no idea. I'm assuming this is an order form for one of their records. It's on Bourbon Records. That's what the labels look like. And this is pretty cool. It's kind of a Deep Purple sound. Lots of keyboards and kind of that, driving thing going on there. Boy, I'm trying to see what year this thing came out on. Oh, well, whatever, right? It was from the 80s, I can tell you that. Just, by the sound of it, and the look of the guys and stuff. I tried to look them up. There's not much information. Just a band from Osaka or whatever. And they do have records, and they have lots of them all the way up until the 2000s from what I saw. But this was cool. Like I said, lots of keyboards, lots of cool guitar work. Very early 80s. It's like that Deep Purple type of sound. It was pretty cool. Just a couple of songs, 10 minutes long. Nice little thing to fill some time, which is basically what I did last night. Didn't have time to listen to a whole other record, so this is another one I hadn't played before, so I threw it on just so I could listen to it and say I'd at least played it. So I'm getting there. And that's all I got for today. So I'm getting there. That's 5, 9. I only got like 65 more to go. I think I had 77 of them when I started. I did 4 in the last episode, and that's 5 today. So we'll see how long this takes me to get through my New Year's resolution of listening to everything at least one time that I have in my collection. And of course, I keep buying more stuff, so I got to fit all that in and everything else we're doing, so this may take a while. So that's okay, though. I love talking to you guys. I love watching you guys. Thanks a lot for paying attention to me again, sitting here listening to me talk about this stuff. Like I said, all 5 of these records I showed today were all part of that whole amazing find I found in the dumpsters that one time 3 years ago. It was 3 years in October, so it's been a little bit longer than 3 years now, and these still hadn't been played. So all 5 of these albums are part of that, and most of them I can see putting Heart in heavy rotation. I could see putting that Ted Nugent in heavy rotation. Like I said, with the Foreigner, if it comes up, if I'm doing random item on Discogs I play, I can see listening to this Murasaki album when I'm short on time and just need a couple of cool songs or whatever, because it was cool. So, and I don't know if anybody else knows who these guys are. If you've heard of these guys or have any of their stuff, I'd love to hear about it. So, until you know what you think of their full-length albums, if you got any of them. I looked them up. I'm not sure I want to spend, the $30 and have it shipped from Japan. So, you know how it goes. All right, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend out there. If you're going to drink, be safe. If you're, not going to be safe, I don't know, go out and don't kill yourself, I guess I'd say. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate y'all watching. I will talk to you all later, man. Have a good one.